Hi there, this is Ranjit from tech2bars.com, and in this video we're going to do the unboxing and I have a first look at this Xperia Tablet Z. And as you can see, in India they are including a 16 GB SD card with the same. The internal storage on this tablet is 16 gigs, and they are also bundling a premium case that's worth 2,990 rupees. And the specs on this tablet are very good. It's an Android based tablet. And before I get in details, let me talk about the pricing. The pricing quoted over here is 46,990, but Faisal Communications quoted me a street price of just around 40,000 for this tablet, and I want to thank them for providing it for review. And it gives us some of the specs. It says that the panel is a optic contrast panel. The screen size on this tablet is a 10.1 inch. And it's a full HD panel. I'll talk about it a bit later. It says it's PlayStation certified. It has the Bravia Engine 2. Obviously, it runs Android, NFC compatible. And the good thing with this tablet is that it's waterproof. And again, it says that it has a 8.1 megapixel rear-facing camera. The front-facing is 2.2, and it has DLNA and Wi-Fi certified. So let's quickly have a look at this tablet. So let me open the box. And we get the tablet itself. It's a big tablet. It's a 10.1 incher. Let me keep it to the side for now. And let's look at the accessories. We just get a micro USB to USB cable that will be used for charging this tablet. And we get a power brick, which is Sony branded. These are some of the documentations that we get. Let's have a look at that also. We do get a startup guide. This will give you an information how to set up the tablet. And it says that this tablet is water and dust resistant, but again you have to keep the flaps that are USB port and other flaps sealed for it to be waterproof. And the model they are selling in India is actually a 3G model, so you can add a SIM card in that. And general overview and what are the keys about the tablet. So nice. We also have the SAR information, important info, and Sony India warranty card. So let's keep all these things to the side and let's look at the interesting thing, that's the tablet itself. So this is the tablet, and again, the first thing that I noticed picking up this tablet is how light this tablet is. The tablet is just 495 grams, and considering that it's a 10-inch tablet, it's a great feat by Sony. And again, if you notice, just look at it, how sleek the tablet is. It's a very slim tablet. And let's look at the physical overview over here. Actually, we have an IR blaster, so you can use it like a remote. And on this end, we have a couple of flaps. Let me open it up. Again, we have this flaps because it's a waterproof model. And the 3.5mm headphone jack is over here. Again, remember, you need to seal them for the waterproof features. We have the power on off button. And actually, this is a LED light. And if you get notifications, because you can add a SIM card, they will glow over here. And this is the volume rocker, and on this end we have opening for proprietary dock, opening for the speakers over here. It's also over here. And again, we have one more flap. Actually, we have the micro USB slot under this, and you can charge the tablet via that. As you can see, this is the one. Again, very sleek in terms of looks. Again, nothing over here. And if your model is the 3G version, this can also open, and you can add your micro SD card and the 3G SIM cards over here. So actually in India, they are selling just the 3G version, not just the Wi-Fi only version. Again, opening for the speakers over here and here. And on this end, actually nothing. So let's power on the tablet. I've already set it up. And as you can see, we have the gorgeous screen, which is a 10.1 inch screen, and it's a full HD screen. The resolution is actually 1920 by 1200, so it comes to a PPI of 224. And I have to say, this time I'm impressed with the screen. And if you can see, I'm tilting the tablet to extreme angles, then also the image does not fade. So Sony has done a very good job in terms of the screen. But again, right away I would say the screen is very highly reflective, and as you can see a bit of reflection. So that's one thing that you need to know. Let's look at the Android version that we get with this one. Let's go to settings, and again, this is the tablet optimized version of Android. And again, Sony has did a lot of customization on this. And as you can see, it runs the Android version 4.1.2, that is Jelly Bean. So let me get out of this one, and let's also look at the storage. The touch sensitivity is very good. We have the 16 GB version, and out of that I installed a little bit of apps. You get about 9.6 GB of storage, and we can also add a external micro SD card to the tablet if required. Let's also look at the display. Again, we have the option to enable or disable the mobile Bravia engine. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Again, we can set the brightness. It has the auto brightness sensor, as you can see. And we also have the option of the pulse notification light that I mentioned. You can enable it or disable it. And this is one interesting feature. You have the option of waking up the tablet by just tapping it twice. I have enabled that, so let's look at it. This is switched off, and if I just double tap the screen, it wakes up the tablet. So it's a nice touch, I would say. Again, we have Xperia specific customizations. It's also PlayStation certified, and as you can see, we can attach a PS3 controller to this one. So that's interesting. And let's actually look at the apps that are pre-installed on this one. As you can see, we have the Chrome web browser. Google specific apps are there. Again, we have Walkman, album and movie, and Sony Select apps. Facebook was pre-installed. So not a lot of bloatware. We have WhatsApp, File Commander, and again these specific apps that we are generally seeing with many of the Sony devices are pre-installed on this tablet. Regarding the raw specs also, Sony did a very good job with this tablet, and it's powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 1.5 gigahertz quad-core processor based on the CRAD architecture, so that's a blazingly fast processor. In terms of RAM, it has 2 gigs of RAM, and the GPU on this is an Adreno 320 GPU. So in terms of hardware also, Sony did a very good job. We also have this icon over here. If you look at it, these are actually small apps which can reside over existing app. For example, you see this calculator. For example, let's say if you're just doing web browsing like this, and you want the calculator for quick access, you can do that. So it's interesting. But again, one thing I noticed is that only one of these quick apps can be run at a given time. So yeah, there is a little bit of multitasking, but it would have been great if, because seeing the screen size, Sony should have allowed running at least 2 of these apps at the same time, but that's not the case. So let me get out. Again, I would say the feel of the tablet is really good. It's very slim, and actually the weight, because of the weight, it's very comfortable to hold, and I would say even you can hold it with a single hand. And actually we are connected to our Wi-Fi network, so let's just quickly go to our website, that's tech2buzz.com. And as you can see, it loaded. My internet connection is a little bit slow today, so please bear with me. And as you can see, it's loading fine. Again, and the good thing is the screen quality. Again, as I said, the screen quality that Sony has put in is very good. And let's try the pinch to zoom gesture. That's also very responsive. And let's try to open up the story, and let's try to play back a YouTube video that's embedded. Again, it might take a while because my connection is a little bit slow. Let's change this orientation. Again, that was quick. And let's try to play back this video. Let me zoom in a little bit.
Hi, this is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and in this video we're going to do the unboxing for this wireless touch keyboard by Logitech. The model number is K400.
So as you can see, it could play it back without any issues. And another good thing is that the speaker quality is pretty good, and it's actually pretty loud. So that's a good thing. So again, looks like a very impressive tablet from Sony. Again, I'll be doing a full in-depth review for this tablet. I'll be doing some gaming and even benchmarks. So if you have any other particular questions regarding this tablet, please post them in the YouTube comments below. I'll try to include them in my review. That's it for now. Thank you. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.